New generation.
What is going on, guys? I'm RinsemanPictures, and I have another life story for you guys to listen to today. Now, this actually took place about a week ago, and the reason that I'm telling you guys about a quote-unquote life story that happened only a week ago is because, one, this is hilarious. You guys are probably going to get quite a bit of laughter out of this, and two, this is an experience that I'm never going to be able to recreate or forget just because of how unique and interesting and awkward it was. So, before I jump into the story, let me just tell you that the names you are going to hear during the duration of this video aren't the people's actual names, so that is just to protect their privacy, partly because I haven't gotten permission from all the people involved to use their names, and I also know some people that watch my videos that would know the people that I'm talking about. So, without further ado, let me just jump right into this life story and cut the intro crap and the gameplay's dirty bomb. So, let me begin. Okay, so about a week ago, I contacted my friend, I guess we'll just call him Tyler, and I asked him if he would like to get some food and go see a movie with me and some people that we would invite. So, long story short, he said yes. We invited the people and met up at a Starbucks downtown, kind of close to the movie theater. So, the people we ended up inviting were, obviously me, my friend Tyler, my friend Rob, Jess, and Jess's friends. Once again, not their real names. So, we ended up meeting up at a Starbucks, and like unorganized people that we were, we didn't actually decide on what movie we wanted to see. So while we were eating at another restaurant, I just went on my phone and saw the movie times for all the movies that we were able to see. And since most of the movies that people our age would normally see weren't like like everyone at our group had already seen them, we decided on probably the worst movie ever, Paul Blart Mall Cop 2, which actually wasn't too terrible of a movie. So let me just skip over the lunch eating part, because that really wasn't that big of a deal. We literally just ate. So we got to the movie theater, got our tickets, and we just hung out at the little movie theater arcade that was there before our movie started, because we had some time to spare, so we just waited. But then we finally got into the movie theater, and there was no one there, like seriously no one. All of the seats were no one, just, yeah, and just to, like, make it even more sure that there was no one, it was one of the smaller theaters as well, so, like, if you've gone to a movie theater, which most of you, I'm sure, have, there's, like, the bigger theaters toward the front where, like, all the new movies are at, and then the smaller theaters near the back that only hold maybe, I don't know, 100 people. Okay, so we took our seats at the back of the theater, which, first of all, who sits at the very last row of the theater? Like, that's just creepy. What's so wrong about the middle row? Like, why couldn't we sit there? I don't know, my group, not the smartest people ever, but either way, we sat at the back row of the theater, and this was the order of the way we sat from left to right, and this is very important, let me tell you why. So the order was Rob, then me, then Jess's friend, then Jess, then Tyler. So this was important because Rob and I both knew that Tyler was going to try to make a move on Jess. Like, it was pretty obvious. If he wasn't going to, then he probably would have sat next to us, just because, I don't know, that's how it would have been. So for you guys that have actually gone to a movie, which I'm sure is most of you, you probably know that there are about 20 to 30 minutes worth of previews. Now, during those previews, about 5 minutes in, Rob and I look over, and Jess is leaning on Tyler's shoulder. So we're like, okay, that's pretty chill. They're probably going to stay that way for the rest of the movie. Good for him, good for her. We're going to mind our own business and keep watching the previews. So after the previews, and about 10 minutes into Paul Blart Mall Cop 2, I kinda elbowed Rob, and I'm like, hey, we should totally look over and see what Tyler and Jess are actually doing, because we couldn't just sit around and mind our friend's privacy. Like, he would do the same to us if we were over there with girls. So we ended up looking over at the same time, and he saw exactly what I saw. Jess and Tyler making out big time. Like, it was so obvious. I would be so surprised if Jess's friend didn't get at least a little bit of slobber on her, because she was in the splash zone. She was right next to them. Yeah, I feel bad for her. But we looked over, and I don't really understand what about Paul Blart makes someone heated enough to make out with the person next to them. But it happens, like, we were not imagining that. So the thing that made it so funny, though, was that after the movie, Rob and I would not let Tyler hear the end of it. Like, I went up to Tyler and I was all like, hey, I mean, it's downtown, there are lots of hotels around here, I mean, you could finish what you started if you really want. And he's just like, dude, shut up. And it was just really funny. It was a really funny experience. But just to make it even more interesting is that was Tyler's first kiss. A 2-hour makeout session was Tyler's first kiss. So he's one lucky person. So yeah, that was pretty much that experience. It was really funny, to say the least. Like, I'm proud of my friend, but at the same time, I find it kind of hilarious. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, and comment down below if you've kind of had an experience like this, or if you've had another weird movie theater scenario. So, like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm RinsemanPictures, and I guess I will talk to you guys in the next video. See ya.